We're going to talk about veneer softener, how it's used, and what its benefits are today. Veneer softener is designed particularly to take difficult veneers that are warped, buckled, extremely fragile, and hard to work with, and make them pliable, bendable, and much easier to work with. First thing we want to do is we want to saturate the veneer on both sides. And we do both sides because the wood tends to absorb too much of the softener, and if we don't get all the fibers in the wood wet, then we've really not succeeded in doing what we set out to do. The next thing we want to do is we'll take paper towels and lay the paper towels down on a flat surface. Place the veneer on top of that. Place some paper towels to absorb the excess material on top of the veneer. And then we're going to put a platen on top of that to press it. Now the platen can be anything that's stiff and rigid. On top of that, we're going to place some weight. This is a simple concrete block, weighs about 35, 40 pounds, and it's absolutely perfect for doing one sheet of veneer. And we recommend that you only do one sheet at a time, because if you add 3 or 4 sheets, it's difficult for any kind of weight to be able to flatten them all. You can also do this step in a veneer press or in a vacuum bag with a platen or caul inside the bag on top of the veneer. Last night, we put the veneer, after it had been softened, underneath the platen, and then put our concrete block weight on top of it. Let's see how it turned out. You can see the absorption of the veneer, and it's taken off some of the color, the tannins in the wood itself. Oh, this looks great. See how flexible it is? Really flat. This would be a perfect thing to veneer now for a curve, flat work. Here's what it looked like before. You can see how brittle it was, how tough it is, how wavy it is, and how difficult it is to bend. This is flat, flexible, ready to go. A couple of final notes about veneer softener. Veneer softener is not satisfactory for use on veneers that are paper-backed or are 2 or 3 ply. The addition of the paper or the additional plies prevent the veneer softener from being absorbed into the wood and causing it to be soft enough to be totally compliant. The backing has already made the veneers soft. They're perfect for certain types of curves and for flat work, but veneer softener will not work. To a lesser degree, veneer softener will work on certain veneers that are thicker than a traditional 1/40th or 1/60th veneer thickness.